You all know when the war cry is sang, it's time to get down. It's certainly dark, sizzling hot, lovely pipe of Bryody. And today I'm taking over the Christine Geshi show and making it the Brian Kicks Morero, aka Lazy Guru, aka Brian Kicks Morero show. And today we are going to be talking about anxiety. Niaje Geshi. So, anxiety is something that has been crippling everyone ever since you were born. If you are born, you have been anxious and you will continue to be anxious until you die. Why? Because it's a natural human response to things that we have no control over, things that we love and we don't know if love us back, things that maybe if it's a performance we're not sure you're going to win or not, maybe you're going to flop. That can fear in your body, in your brain about anything that you're anticipating or you love or you're eager to do. That is anxiety, and it comes in very many shapes and forms, but the most common ones are usually one, una get butterflies. Yani, you feel this feeling in your stomach and you can't explain it, or you want to remove everything that you have eaten because you get nausea, you get shortness of breath, and your heartbeat increases like crazy. So the first thing that you should do whenever you realize you're anxious, take a chill pill. Take a 5-second inhale, hold for 5 seconds that breath, exhale for 5 seconds, and then hold that exhale. After you're done, hold it for 5 seconds. This is number one. Number two, make sure that whatever, if it's a performance or anything, make sure you're confident in the skill that you're about to demonstrate. You have practiced enough and you have everything that it takes. And number three, hautakufa, relax. You don't need it, you got it. And that's all about anxiety. Ciao. Ama bado mnatakanya.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shee. Thank you for being here. If you're a new subscriber, if you're new watching me, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being here, thank you for coming back, and tell your friends about me. Anyway guys, my name is Shee. I am Geshi's friend, and I am here to talk about what gives me anxiety. Nimeziandika hapa because I am one forgetful person. Naweza kuongea nisahau something. So there's so many things that give me anxiety, but I'm only going to talk about 3 or 4 main ones, not main ones, but yeah, the ones I want to talk about. So the first thing that gives me anxiety is being around new people, like being around people I don't know. That gives me anxiety because I don't know, like my mind wanders. Someone will just remove a knife from wherever and stab me, I'm at a gun and shoot, it will come my eyes over here, but I really get anxious around new people. Even if it's an interaction, like I know everyone is like a good person, like I want to a gun. I get anxious because now I don't know what you want to talk about. I don't know if you want to talk about what I want to talk about, or if you want to, are you an extrovert, are you an introvert? I don't know how to initiate conversations with new people, so that gives me anxiety. And it's a problem, because maybe I want to approach someone who's supposed to help me, but I am anxious because 1, I don't know how they react to me. 2, I don't know their feedback. I don't know what they'll tell me. They might say no. Oh, yeah, but yeah, okay. Another thing that gives me anxiety is exams. Wait. Nasikianga exams naanza kumwona kichwa, naanza feel stressed, naanza feel depressed. I feel depression from afar when I hear the word exam. When I was in school, really nasikia niko na exam, I'm a cat, I'm a quiz or whatever, I get anxious. I start getting anxious because I'm not sure if I'm ready enough. I'm not sure if I'm prepared to do the exam. So yeah, that gives me anxiety. The last thing I'm going to talk about is deadlines. Be it work, be it exam, be it school, any deadline gives me anxiety because I procrastinate a lot. I am the queen of procrastination, and yeah, I work well under pressure, but when I fail to meet a deadline, or when a deadline is almost here and I've not finished what I'm supposed to do, I get anxious because now I'm not able to finish what I'm supposed to finish, and I'm supposed to finish it. So that gives me anxiety, a lot of anxiety. But I've figured out ways of managing my anxiety, ways of, dealing with it, with my anxiety. First thing I do is taking deep breaths, like deep breaths helps me a lot, because now I feel much relaxed, I feel calm once I've taken the deep breaths. I take a walk. Yeah, I do take a walk if I'm feeling a bit anxious. What else do I do? I sleep. I should have started with that one, because it's the main one. Maybe if I'm feeling a bit of like the vibe is just not giving, it's not giving, I'm not okay, I'll just go sleep. Because most times when I sleep and then I wake up, man, I'm okay. So try that if you're dealing with anxiety. I also talk to people, but really it depends with what's really going on. It will depend with that. So I'll talk to someone, I'll find someone who maybe goes through what I'm going through, or has gone through what I'm going through currently. So I find them and talk to them. Those are winky, but yeah. Something else I do is workout. I've been slacking on that, but yeah, if I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling anxious, if I'm feeling something is not going right, I will work out. Even if it's just a simple exercise like stand-ups, I'll work out. Yeah. What else do I do? Yeah, I cook. Cooking is a form of self-care for me. I enjoy cooking, even if I'm alone. Okay, I don't really like.
Hey there, hope you're enjoying this video so far. Just a quick post notification shout out to the beautiful Prudence Yvonne. Thank you for watching my content and interacting with me in the comment section. For you to be able to stand up post notification shout out, also you can just subscribe to my channel and make sure you leave a comment on this video. So let's go ahead and continue with the video.
Cooking for myself, but I'll find someone, I'll call someone and tell them, you know what, I feel like cooking, come eat. Yeah, so I'll just make a meal and I'll probably feel better afterwards. Yes.
Hello, my name is Ruth. I'm Geshi's friend. We knew each other since high school. Being her backdesky, I think, for the longest time in high school. And yeah, it's a pleasure for me to be here and talk about anxiety. To be honest, no one knows how to deal with anxiety, because in life we come across different situations, and out of those situations we deal with them differently. And I do believe having to find a cause of your anxiety can be a starter on how to deal with it, because if you don't know what's causing the anxiety, you cannot know how to deal with it. So what makes me anxious? Well, also this is making me anxious, because having to record myself then listen to it, it gives me a little bit of anxiety. But having to be a model, it has helped me. It has given me confidence on how to air out my thoughts, and also having to plan what to say next and writing them down. So basically, in general, what gives me anxiety is having to not know what the future holds for you, having not to know what's for tomorrow. And that's why we plan, and that's why we also have consistent routines to help us with that, because without having any consistency in planning or anything, then we won't know the way forward. And also, even love gives me anxiety. Having to be in a relationship with someone you have never known, having to know them, having to get to know how they react, that whole process also gives me anxiety. And I believe we are all learners, and having to sit down, create time, having to know yourself, having to know also others will also help in controlling anxiety. And with that, I believe we can minimize anxiety. If not really cope with it, I think it's more of minimizing. And yeah, what has also helped me is taking deep breaths, having to relax and think fast before having to react makes it it makes it a good way of having to deal with your emotions, because at times we humans, we are always rush on having to react on our emotions, not knowing how it will affect the other person and also affect you in a different way. So having to relax, take deep breaths, think of how I will react will do to the other person and also me. Also, having to learn how to control your thoughts. And at times, we tend to overthink things before having to ask and having to know the cause. And that's why I started having to know the cause. It will prevent you to overthink on the whole situation. And having to prevent yourself from overthinking, it will help in having to control your thoughts, not having your thoughts control you. So that's one of the things I do, and also asking for help and having a support system, because in the end of the day, we need people, and having to have the people to rely on, ask for help, because we don't know everything. And yeah, having to learn things from others, and also unlearning the things that you knew that were bad. And I believe with that's how I deal with anxiety. And yes.
John Caesar, a fashion designer from the coast. Christine Shee is a friend, actually a sister, a really close sister. And she asked me to say something about anxiety. This is what I think about anxiety. Anxiety to me is that feeling of fear and uneasiness that comes with a situation. For me, gives me the most anxiety. And my job, as you know, I need to deal with deadlines. I need to work with deadlines. I need to deal with different types of clients at different times. And dealing with all this and having the will and the strength to work around all this sometimes can really take a toll on someone. Sometimes it needs some level of strength to be able to deal with all that. So this is how I try to work around it. I try and give my strength, my energy, my 100% to what I can whenever I can. I just pick what I can deal with, or what is in the vicinity of what I can be able to work on at that particular point in time, work on that and leave the rest. I came to learn that dealing with every single thing, trying to deal with every single thing at a given point in time, it actually adds to the anxiety itself. So I pick a struggle, so to say, work on that, give it my best, give it my 100, and let the rest be. And actually, even the universe aligns with that. So yeah, that's how I deal with my anxiety.